Alright, good morning, chat. Today we're going to be live streaming inside Nitro's Discord from Platinum Trading. He is an options trader, priority mainly. I'm a futures trader. Together we will just read the market and analyze together. He is a raw price action trader. I am a raw price action trader myself, more so leaning towards order flow recently. As of now, news was bullish in the morning. What I'm looking for is a continuation to the downside to fade the news. I'm looking bearish to at least 279. 279 is what I'm looking for. $279 is my downside target for now. Sorry, I'm gonna log into my credentials. Private stuff. As of now, it looks like we are starting to slip a little bit. Market open. On count. There's too much stuff going on. Okay. We had an order imbalance on the negative side. Bearish delta stepping in at 364, which we're starting to create the wick now, which is yesterday's POC. Not yesterday, but the previous day before that value area high. All right, so we can see that up here. POC. 100 contracts being bought. Delta's being absorbed to the downside.
Got room to this high and this one. So yeah, give it a few minutes, see how the market responds to all these different,
As of now, we're
open
CRT to the downside.
dumps, and we'll see kind of how we go about that. All right. So just gotta wait, ladies and gentlemen. See how things go.
Looking for this 4-hour sweep on the downside.
Amazon is going for the low breakdown right here. Might be of interest. We'll see.
Not getting much continuation.
Nvidia, tough rejection. Tesla, Amazon PLTR. What else we got? Let's log into the funded. I don't know if I'll trade eval today or the funded. We'll see. I think I'll probably go for funded since it's a regular Thursday.
Okay, we're gonna cool off on those shorts. It looks like we had buyers stepping into the market right there. Those 100 contracts that we're getting absorbed to the downside are now starting to respect. All of those imbalances to the upside or to the downside are now
So I'm just gonna wait. At the moment,
respected.
I mean, I'm not seeing like anything with that much follow through really. I mean, Amazon and PLTR did get decent drops off the open, but nothing so far. PLTR, nothing, right? MNQ hasn't done anything. If there's a CRT, maybe we might play that, but I don't see anything yet. CRT played out beautifully yesterday, though. Big chop expected. I think so too. I think today might just be a little bit of a messy day. While we're waiting for his setup, can you explain what the new CME means for options? So this is going to be fire. So basically, the way you trade futures, okay, the way you guys trade futures as usual, you can now trade Tesla the same way. So for example, when I enter a MNQ trade, right? There's no options decay, there's no options prices, there's nothing. It's just a direct entry on Tesla with basically like leverage, right? So that's basically what we're going to be doing. And it's going to be crazy. So it's basically like trading futures on Tesla. So same price action. So it takes the best of both worlds and combines it into one. Oh man. Yeah, that's going to be absurd. So basically we're going to be trading futures on options. Won't price action be way worse now that a lot of people will trade stock futures? No, it won't make a difference at all, price action wise. It's just going to be the way you enter the trade is different, so we don't have to deal with like chopping all that stuff. Yeah, so you'll just literally how we trade futures
Okay,
will be how we
there's a
trade
lot
Tesla.
of up and
It's
down.
literally so there's gonna
There's
be
not much
no
going on.
percentages, there's gonna be no options contracts, there's gonna be like it's just directly what we see on the contract. Take it exactly same way. The other big part about this, all these big prop firms are going to start offering that too. So now we can actually do prop firms for it, which is gonna be absurd. That's gonna be amazing, guys. That's coming in the summer, so it's gonna be absolutely insane. Genuinely, it's gonna be insane. Okay, Apple's rejecting pretty hard. Price does take out these lows, could be of interest, but I don't know. I don't know, team. It's not
Definitely
CFDs. They're
like the
basically just
shorts here.
introducing futures on
The
stocks
shorts
now.
here are
So back then
basically,
you could only trade it on like
I mean,
Nasdaq and
not
all that.
shorts. Price is hanging
Now you
out
can
right
trade
at the
exact same way whenever I take like an
hourly
M2
and
trade,
the
for example.
4 hour.
I can do that same exact
yeah,
thing on
the
Tesla.
4 hour
So I can
open,
enter at
which would make this a
433,
sweep.
for example. I can trade the exact answer on it, you know what I mean? Oh wait, where'd this go? Do you know what stocks in specific? All of them. I think it's gonna be for everything, if I'm not mistaken. We'll know for sure when they specify, but that's it. So in terms of everything you're trading, nothing's gonna change at all. Absolutely nothing's gonna change. Going to the liquor store. You guys can't hear me? Hold on. Okay. So this is gonna be insane, okay? This futures thing, guys, just depends when they're launching this. If they do it in summer, oh my goodness. We're gonna make so much money, it's gonna be disgusting. And we can abuse prop firms. Like, very bad. Tesla pushing, yes, but very choppy. Everything is kind of messy right now. I don't see anything that wild. They might be low volume at first. To be honest, it doesn't matter for us because there's going to be no volume, nothing on that one. That's going to be just direct entry exit. So for example, again, same way you trade like MNQ futures, especially considering we're going to be doing it on prop firm, it won't make a difference for us. What will happen to Greeks? There will be no Greeks on futures contracts. It's not like options. You think it'll put some prop firms out of business? Potentially, but also keep in mind a lot of people don't even know how to trade in general. Like, it's not like we know how to trade options, but it's not a lot of people that are familiar with it. You know what I mean? They're still going to use those random strategies. They're still going to get cooked. They're still going to have no risk management. It doesn't matter. So they're going to make their money regardless. Top Step's getting destroyed, but these prop firm companies just underestimate how many people will be profitable, right? They always think like, oh, only 10% of traders will be profitable, we're good to go. And then they get payout like these crazy numbers and they're not ready for it. Quarter or half size? It's going to be quarter again today. I mean, there's nothing on the price action that looks decent, in my opinion. So if we even do take a trade, it'll be surprising. Yeah, so all the tickers that we trade will have futures, which will be amazing. Dude, everything looks absolutely dead right now. Like, across the board, this is garbage price action. Nvidia is, I mean, rejecting, but everything looks trash. Yeah, I've been on quarter sizing all week, guys. I haven't done anything more than that yet. So yeah, we're just gonna wait. I mean, nothing interesting at all. Nvidia has CRT. Let me see. I don't really trade CRTs on options, to be honest with you guys. Actually, no, we don't. In order for it to be CRT, remember, it has to be like this. It has to have the high get taken out. The next candle has to still leave room for the third candle's low, right? So in this case, it took out the high and then just immediately reversed down to this level. So we can't use that for CRT. Is there an announcement that's available to see the details? They haven't announced details on it. They just told us that, like, hey, listen, this is what's going to be happening, guys. That's all. How much am I up this week? Hold on. Let me see. I'm at 17.2 for the week. We could potentially skip today. Okay, we'll see if everything's like looking a little.
Yeah, might
Nice,
skip
we might
today
just
because
all
we have CPI
forget about
tomorrow,
it.
which is a very, very important red
So,
folder economical
futures,
news
nothing at the moment,
worldwide.
guys. Like I said, just completely dead.
Everybody waits for that.
Amazon
So.
dead. One massive red candle, one massive green, right back up. Nvidia could not hold a single breakdown to save its life. Tesla could not do anything so far. I'm really just sitting and watching. So I'm gonna wait. No rush at all, guys. No rush at all.
Today is we just chill on the swing, hang tough today.
SPY broke out pretty hard. Let's see if that gets any follow through. It's a little messy right now. Do I keep my trading view on regular session or extended? I keep it on extended. Extended hours. Because you want to see all the data. You know what I mean? You want to see everything that's coming in. Nvidia is rejecting, but I don't know. I'm a little sketched out by this. It's very, very messy. It's disgusting today, I'm not going to lie. Which does make sense. I mean, we've had a really clean price action for the past like 8 days, so there's probably going to be something like that. Yeah, there is a gap down here at 190.60 on that, but look at Qs, bro. You guys seeing this?
Right now, future says nothing, so I'll probably just hang around.
This is terrible.
Do nothing.
Yeah, all across the board. I mean, we're only 12 minutes into the market open, so we'll give it time. I don't want to rush into it and be like, oh, it's too early to say.
Okay, shorts.
Amazon's horrible price action. I mean, you're getting one massive candle down, one massive candle up, one massive candle. So even if it does get a breakdown, I'm very skeptical that it will even get like follow through in the slightest. AMD, let's see what you're seeing there. AMD looks messy as well. Meta's disgusting. Hood. Hood's whatever. Hood's contracts might be bad though. Microsoft's whatever too. Comparatively, I mean, Microsoft's moving a little bit better, but at the same time, that's still not that good. It's not really that nice. Good weakness coming in on MNQ, but again, very choppy. Microsoft rejection coming in. This one's getting a follow through actually, finally. Amazon testing. AMD, let me see what's up on that. Yeah, AMD broke down too. I think I like Microsoft more though. I'm looking at the price action on Microsoft. It looks a little bit cleaner right now. Just have to take more time with Microsoft because as you guys know, Microsoft is a very tricky ticker to play. 4-hour CRT forming. Let me see. Yeah, we just got a massive rejection on MNQ as well. Keep your eyes on MNQ. We might potentially play something with that.
Looks like the shorts are back on the plate. My bad.
25 to 05.
The plan is finally
right
happening.
Okay, we'll see. I think Microsoft is the only setup that I'm seeing that's like kind of clean. Comparatively. MNQ super weak rejection here. Keep your eyes on this. Could be decent. Amazon rejection as well.
Okay.
Microsoft rejection too.
I'll go ahead and look to scalp this. Let me see.
Let's see if we can pull off a Farrell-Gap retest here on Microsoft. We might play that. But Microsoft, as you guys know, is a little bit of a sketchy ticker.
I'm in.
Qs are getting destroyed. Jesus, dude. Look at that. Everyone's saying AMD. Let me see. I'm a little skeptical of this one, to be honest. AMD is just not really a ticker I like in general. We'll keep it on watch, but I don't think I really would play that. You passed your eval? Let's go, my man. Now we're talking. Shout out to you. Okay, Microsoft could potentially be something. How are the contracts on Microsoft, though? That's the real question. All right, so my sizing, I'll do a little bit over 10K today, guys. I'm not going to even do quarter sizing. It's just a really messy day altogether, so I'd want to stay safe. Microsoft contracts are whatever. Not really the best. Maybe these ones, let me see. They're not amazing. No, if I place a trade, guys, I will say out loud I'm in this trade, and I'll also post it in this channel here. Otherwise, I'm not in anything.
I'm in the shorts.
AMD's rejecting pretty hard. Maybe might be of interest. Tesla dumped like crazy, by the way. Microsoft disgusting wick. Alright, maybe AMD is the best of these. I'm trying to really see, man. These are all kind of sketchy in general. Okay. Let's keep AMD puts on watch. Let me tell you guys which contracts right now. Watch AMD 207.5 puts. AMD 2705. Sorry, 207.5. My bad. Can you speak? So AMD 207.5 puts are on watch, everybody. Again, will be much smaller sized. So do have that open. I'll do about like 15K max on this, probably. Maybe a little under. Yeah, I'll probably go like So keep your eyes on AMD. Here's a pullback right here. Microsoft disgusting. MNQ kind of sketchy. Let me see if we have a fair value gap anywhere here. There is one right here. There's a nice break of structure for value gap on AMD on the 2-minute. If price can pull that off somehow. It's either that or if this candle flips from green to red, okay? MNQ is also pretty weak. Keep your eyes on this. Yeah, the way I'm looking at it, MNQ is also struggling hard in general. AMD, there we go. Keep your eyes on AMD, everybody. So far, nothing of interest. MNQ dumped. Spread is way too high. How much is it? Let me see. Hold on. It's only like... No, it's not that bad. I mean, it's only like $5, which is fine. It's 6. I mean, yeah, 5 and 6 are off by $1. But that's nothing. As long as your spreads are not like $10, $15, you're good. Spread is the difference between bid and ask on the contracts.
Alright guys, I got greedy today.
Tesla just broke low of day, by the way. Look at that. Could be of interest, potentially. Tesla might be of interest, actually. I mean, there's that 2-minute break of structure for rally up here on AMD. If that respects, great. Tesla's dumping nicely all around. That has a gap fill too. Hold on, wait a minute. I think Tesla might be worth a shot. I'll be honest. Tesla might be nice, actually. Let's see. Because that gap fill is definitely something to keep an eye on. Let me see. Tesla puts are looking... As long as they're not moving slow, I'll be fine with this. Tesla puts are moving whatever. They're not too crazy, but still. Alright, keep Tesla's 420 puts on watch, guys. Tesla 420. Tesla 420 puts on watch. Let's see. If this doesn't get followed throughout the pullback, then we'll play nothing today. Super sketchy price action, dude. Why 420? Because the ones that move in that $1, $1.50 range is the ones that move the cleanest in general. Man, everything is super messy. Tesla's trying to reject, but at the same time, I mean, still sketchy. I don't know if I want to take an options trade today, really. The way I'm looking at it, it's kind of messy. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, every single setup has been messy. I don't know if it's even worth risking it today, but I mean, Tesla's the only one I'll keep my eyes on. If it does anything, we might give it a try, but I feel like it's still not the cleanest idea. Yeah, we'll wait and see. Remember, it's always better to not take something than to take a bad trade. So we'll see. We might potentially skip today. Do Alpha Futures or Apex, one of those two. Those are the best in my opinion currently. Apex is a little bit harder, but they're also dirt cheap. Alright, maybe... Alright, I think I'm not going to trade options today. I think we'll do futures. AMD's sketchy too, man, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's wicking all over the place. It's not getting good follow through. I don't see anything good on the option side of things. So I say we call it for options for now. I mean, I'll keep it open if something does come up, but I highly doubt that we will take something there, so we'll probably watch for futures. It's all good. I mean, after you have like a crazy run of like very good price action, you're always going to have a day that kind of like balances out, like today. You know, you never want to force it when it's just not there. So we'll watch futures for today. We'll see if there's anything clean there. But futures is kind of messy too. If you take a trade and you move your stop loss to break even, do you consider that a trade, or would you take another one if my goal is to just do one trade a day? It's actually a pretty tough question. So it depends on what you kind of... Like, I personally will take another one, but it also depends on how the price action is moving. If the price action is moving clean and I just got stopped to break even on one of them, then that's fine. AMD rejecting off that for rally gap. Let's see if it gets any follow through at all. Look at Netflix. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Netflix is one of the most disgusting tickers like out there. But let's take a look at it. It's rejecting, but their contracts are horrendous. So if you take a look at Netflix's contracts, Netflix contracts... I mean, I guess... Are they getting any movement at all? Hold on, let me see. They're not terrible. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we might give Netflix a try. But it's a ticker I usually stay away from because the setups always fake out every single time. Tesla just dumped. AMD just dumped. All of these could be something of interest. Tesla could be nice. Alright, let's see. I think Tesla might be the one that we watch. But sizing, guys, has to be very small today, okay? Nothing more. Nothing crazy. I'm only going to do like a 13k position if I do take anything. Yeah, this month's price action has been very good, though. It's been amazing. AMD is getting a nice rejection off that. I mean, the breaker structure for rally get printed. I'm just not really the biggest fan of AMD getting followed through right here. We'll see. Let's see how AMD is looking one more time. Give me a second. AMD is struggling. I mean, what can I say right there? Hold on. Okay, let's see AMD. The 207.5s is what we were watching, right? They do have a bit of a spread, but not terrible. Okay, so keep those AMD 207.5 puts on watch. I think that's better than the Tesla puts, in my opinion. Let me double check. Yeah, that looks better. So we'll see if we play anything here. AMD 207.5 puts. Much smaller size if we play it. Okay. So yeah, fair rally gap is respecting. So I am watching AMD 207.5 puts. That is a beautiful break of structure for value gap setup, respected beautifully, and I'd like to see it move down to 209.19. So AMD watching this break of structure for value gap for downside. Let's see. If this candle can flip from green to red, I would give that a try right here. Still nothing so far. Still kind of just waiting here.
Ugliness and the success. Hear my words and listen to my signal of distress. I grew up in the city and know sometimes we had less compared to some of my niggas down the block where we were blessed. And life can't be no fairy tale, no once upon a time. But I be goddamn if a nigga don't be trying. So tell me, mama, please, why you be drinking all the time? Does all the pain he brought you still linger in your mind? Cause pain still lingers on mine. On the road to
Alright, I'm gonna just give it a try on AMD here. Anyways, we're light size, so who cares? So I'm in on AMD puts with an average at 180, everybody. We'll see if we can get followed through there. But like I said, beautiful break of structure for rally gap. I would love to see continuation on that. Obviously, is a little bit choppy, but hey, what can you do?
Looks like buyers are starting to step in right now, so I'm gonna hold off on these shorts. Probably some longs.
Okay, get ready to close the AMD if it doesn't get followed through on this. Close AMD. It was worth a try. I mean, it was very obvious that the price action was choppy, but I thought, hey, might as well give it a try. Either way. So yeah, definitely not worth trading options for today, really. It's a mess all around. So there's nothing really for options. We'll see if there's anything for futures, and that's it, but like I said. See if there's a CRT. Might be CRT on the 2-hour here. Keep your eyes on this for MNQ. No, it was very obvious. I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise, but we've been talking every single second of the morning that it's choppy. You're getting one massive green candle, one massive red down. The only reason I tried it was because it was the setup there, so I was just like, screw it. Anyways, it's a small position. But it should be no surprise that it didn't get followed through. It should be very obvious. We've been talking about it all morning. Tesla didn't get it, Nvidia didn't get it, Q didn't get it, AMD, Netflix, none of them did. We shouldn't have taken it. In hindsight, it's easy to say, but how many setups do you have that look like good setups and then you take it and they play out beautifully? So we'll see if futures gives anything, but like I said, we'll see if there's anything. When I set up a bracket order with a limit order offset of 20%, should the limit price be set to parent order bid ask? It should be based on what your entry is. Okay. Let's see if MNQ does anything here. Tough rejections all around currently. Qs are rejecting hard. We might maybe play Q or SPY options. We'll see if there's anything on that. But like I said, again, guys, if it's not clear, I've been saying it since the morning. It's choppy. Okay, you have to size down or just not trade it altogether, okay? That should be very clear. Should not be a surprise. If you take it and it ends up just ripping reverse on you, that should be something you're prepared for. It's very obvious that every single rejection is giving another massive rip, and then every massive rip is a reversal back down. So we'll see. We'll see what we can get. Lost $10 on AMD. I think I lost probably somewhere around like $1,700 or something along those lines. So we'll see. Maybe we play something on Q. Potentially. If there's anything of interest. But again, you're seeing one massive candle down, one massive candle up. $30-minute CRT on MNQ. I don't use anything below the 1 hour, personally. So the 1 hour, if it forms it, yes, we could play that, but nothing more.
Okay, so this short right here was based off a 4-hour bearish liquidity
not be
sweep. We were
something you
making
do.
a wick on the downside
It was
off
very
of a
clear the
rally
first
gap,
10 minutes
but
right away that it's going to suck. Price action guys. Super clear. Do I have a video on CRTs? Yes. I will also be uploading one soon again. So we'll see. Apple rejected pretty hard. But again, you're seeing the same exact thing across the board, guys. Waza, what the hell? How are you down 20%, bro? What did you take? LTR testing lows. I think I don't see anything on options other than maybe QQQ. That's the only thing I see. Apple's whatever. I mean, price action wise still sucks. Okay, watch QQQ's. Let me see which contracts we have here. Watch QQQ 610 puts. Once again, guys, I just want to make this clear because I feel like people are not listening to me, but it's a very choppy day. I'm sized down a lot. If we take it and it reverses on you, that is something you should be prepared for, okay? If you're not comfortable with that risk, do not play it, okay? Sit it out and take the trades that are good. Like yesterday was amazing, the day before is amazing. Today sucks, you can skip it altogether. If you're fine with risking less than 1% of your portfolio on a trade, do your thing. Let me make sure everyone's clear in chat. Do not be surprised if you do hop in something, alright? Make sure everyone's clear. If you do not like it, if you're scared of getting chopped out, it's a very likely possibility. I've been saying it since the morning. Half the chat is still not listening to me. I don't know why. So watch Q. We might maybe play that if anything. If not, then
Alright guys, I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna call it a session.
I am
As
only
much
doing
as we
$10,000
win,
positions.
the market
Okay?
doesn't
My
want us
regular
to keep
sizing is
winning.
anywhere from 50,000 usually to like 26 max. Okay, 26 to 50k. So just to put into perspective, now figure that out based on what your sizing is. Just to make that clear to everybody. Okay, so we'll keep it on watch. I do like the rejections that are coming in on QQQ altogether. And good weakness across the board. Apple's also rejecting, but I like Q's weakness a lot. Alright, so do keep it on watch here. I want to see this candle flip from green to red, and I'll give it a try. But see how every single green candle followed by a massive red, every red is followed by a massive green. So that is just how today's moving. Alright. Yep. You can still sneak in a nice little scalp, though. That's the only reason I'm giving it a try, regardless. If you don't like that, do not play it. The video looks clean. Bro, what the hell, Ollie? Okay. So we'll see what happens on Q's right here. I mean, 2-minute looks pretty weak altogether. 3-minute looks weak. So what I'm gonna wait for is a push to around 612.50-ish range, a little bit more, if we can get on QQQ. Or if we get a reversal off this low. Again, there is once again, I just want to make sure everyone's clear about this. Is everyone on the same page? Because you guys were all so surprised on the last one, and I've been screaming all morning. I'm like, guys, it's choppy. If we give it a try, there should be zero surprise. Watch you guys cooking your accounts randomly. Okay, so get ready here. I have the puts open on this one. The puts are moving crazy, by the way. These contracts are wild.
Theoretically, we
Pretty
still have a
extreme movements.
downside bias for the next 4 hours as long as we remain in the lower equilibrium, which is the bottom 50% of the 1 hour and the 4 hour. They happen to align somewhere around right here. Based off the hourly open, this is where the candle will then flip bearish. As long as we respect the fair value gap, which happens to be right here, inside of this zone, that is an entry for shorts.
Let's see, so far nothing. For Q, I'm watching this fair value gap here. That's the main thing I'm interested in. That we've been testing this whole time. Kind of trading the chop. That's all I'm really interested in. Is it too late to enter McDonald's puts? McDonald's. McDonald's application is probably more likely. Alright. Giving a try on Q. We'll see. If it plays out, it plays out. If it doesn't, that's all for today. Average price of 115. So we'll see. If it plays out, it plays out. If not, that's all.
Alright, so it looks like Nitro is taking shorts here in this fair value gap that I
20%
highlighted.
stop loss on that one. I'll probably target like a 25% take profit. We'll see.
Sorry, he's taking
Somewhere around that
QQQ
range.
puts. Or something like that. Let me see what he's taking. Yes, QQQ puts.
But contracts are insane. They're super volatile. Like crazy volatile. Okay, let's see. Getting close to my stop loss.
If we close below 234 on the Nasdaq, I will be shorting NQ.
Nope, nothing yet. There's just one massive green candle up, one massive one down. But as long as it holds that fair value gap, for me, it's worth a try. I really see no problem with it. It's just super, super choppy. Let's see it. QQQ, let's see what you can pull off. Surprised you play this on options and not futures. I was thinking about doing futures, but I think it's not enough of a move to get a profit on that, really. Because I'm on the 50k alphas, and it's going to be like only 10 contracts. Won't be enough. Yeah, see, one massive red down, one massive green up, one massive red down. Same thing over and over again. So we'll see. MNQ fair value gap right there. 3-minute respecting, 2-minute respecting, 1-minute respecting. They just gotta get followed through now. Let's try again. Crazy wick again. This is disgusting, dude. Wild. Just straight chop across the board. 3-minute nothing. What do we got room down to? I'll look for low of day, ideally, on this. There is a CRT forming, but that candle has a lot of time to kind of form. Q's trying. Nice little rejection so far. Yeah, one massive red down, one massive green up, one massive. It's the same thing over and over again. I think the max contract on a 50k alpha, that's for eval, not for funded. On a funded account, you can only do 10. But eval, you can do up to 30. Overall bias is towards the downside on Qs. We'll see what happens with that. We do have a lot of room down to these lows too, which would be interesting. Yeah. So we'll see. It's not even that there's buyers, it's just straight chop. That's all it is. All right, go ahead and lock in half here on QQQ, guys. And then stop loss, I'll just set a little bit of above break even.
Bless you.
One massive red and one massive green. Same exact thing over and over again. All right. Close the last of QQQ. So secured a nice little tiny win on that, but hey, I'll take it. I only got 18% on that drop, but still kind of covered a lot of today's things. Crazy candles. I'm telling you, man. Crazy candles all across the board. What the F is this? Bro, base, how are you guys? Bro, you guys cannot be blowing accounts. You guys cannot be surprised on these types of days. I'm telling you guys, it should be very obvious. Okay, if you are not okay with that, do not even go near the markets today. All right? Again, the second I came into the market today, it was on the spot. On the spot, it was very easy to see what's going on. Size down to 10k positions, and that's it. So I'll take a look at my setup, what we have. I think I closed off a little over break even. Probably should be a little red. We'll see. Overall, kind of how we finished on that. Probably like 200, 300 bucks red, somewhere along those lines. If I had to guess, I don't know. We shall see.
Today was the worst day to stream. There's like nothing going on. Makes me look bad, but sorry. We'll be back at it
Yeah,
next time.
guys, on these types of days, there's no way you should be taking any... It should not be catching you by surprise in the slightest way at all.